Lisbon. Congratulations to Shane Light. We're at 130 pounds now, and we're watching the 1A class. Man, Travis Moore against Brian Stewart. Oh, man. And just like that, Brian Stewart of Lisbon, who was showed the way by Shane Light and the lights, the other lights. No score.
They didn't teach me how to call that kind of match, Doug. I don't think it's teachable. I still can't get over the last match, that explosive by Bierman. What a championship move to win that.
At the very end. Travis Moore, by the way, is in there with Brian Stewart. At double A, it's Scott Stickler of Clarinda against Mike Dombrowski of Hampton Dumont. And that one is at 2A. At 3A, it's Dan Dickey of Waterloo West. And another Dowling wrestler, Joe Piazza.
He's had a great tournament.
He beat the #1 wrestler at that weight. And if he wins it, that just about puts it out of sight for Waterloo, for West Des Moines Dowling against Cedar Rapids Jefferson. So we'll keep our eye on that. But here it is. This outstanding 1A team from Lisbon has another man out in the center mat. And that's Brian Stewart in on the double leg, putting Travis Moore down on his rear end and taking a 6-3 lead.
Well, kind of an interesting sidelight here. This isn't just any coach that Brad Smith's going up against with Tri-County. Look at that double leg there for Brian Stewart. Really drove through that for the 2 points. But Scott Williamson, a former wrestler for Brad Smith, is the Tri-County.
Oh, here is,
look at that.
Here
headlock.
is Moore putting a headlock on Stewart.
If he doesn't get rolled through, Stewart's in trouble. Right? But he rolls him through.
He did roll him through.
2-3 reversal.
Man. The Tri-County wrestler, Travis Moore, almost was able to settle down, but not quite. And Brian Stewart from Lisbon rolled him through.
And took an 8-7 lead. We're in a tough match here. This is 8-7, and we still have about 50 seconds to go in the first period.
Both seniors, they don't want to go out. They want to leave. They want to leave it on the mat. Brian Stewart from Lisbon was 6th last year at 135, and now he's back down to 130.
He has the leg. He's in on the leg with 30 seconds to go riding. But Moore, as you have seen, not just anybody to be reckoned with out there. He puts his nose right in.
At the end of the first period in 2A, it's 0-0 between Scott Stickler of Clarinda and Mike Dombrowski of Hampton Dumont.
And in the AAA, it's 0-0 between Dan Dickey and Joe Piazza, with almost all the time gone in the first period.
And now at the end of the first period on 1A, 8-7 at the end of the first period, Doug.
They better leave something.
Brian Stewart from Lisbon leads 8-7 over Travis Moore from Tri-County. Now look at right here, this little headlock right here. What he needs to do is lower his hips, but he wasn't able to do it before Brian Stewart was able to roll him through.
So it's Stewart 8-7. Stewart starts on top in the second period. It was Moore's choice. Roll. Stewart still has the position. He's controlling the arm.
Well, we're in for a treat here if nobody runs out of gas.
Moore's working on a switch, and Stewart steps across it. Now you see Moore. He was winging Stewart's arm underneath and wanting to roll with it.
Little roll here, now he turns back in.
Well, that was Stewart's move, but it didn't do him any good.
Travis Moore catches Brian Stewart on his back and gets at least 2 more for the back.
9-8 with the reversal and 11-8 with the near. 12-8. He gave him a 3-point lead.
12-8.
Now here comes Stewart again.
My goodness, this has got everybody looking at that single A mat.
On to the side.
And it's Moore with a headlock, with a half Nelson. He's being reversed, and now Stewart has Moore on his back.
And Moore rolls through.
12-10 with the reversal.
12-12.
Points, then it's even up at 12. 20 seconds to go in the second period. The 1A championship at 130 pounds.
Well, this crowd should give these two a standing ovation for the match. I'll tell you, by the end of it.
It looks to me as if Stewart has a cradle locked up now.
Here he goes.
But here he comes with it.
And he's going to score 2 points.
That's all the time that was left in the period, and so Stewart leads 14-12. With 1 period left to go, 1A 130-pound championship. Let's see another one of those rolls earlier.
This was the previous roll right here, where Brian Stewart was able to come around, score 2 for the reversal, and 2 more for the back points.
So now Moore starts on top. It's Stewart's choice to go under, and Moore has a tough half Nelson on.
Got the half
Stewart.
in. Nope.
This is a tough 6 minutes. If the rest of their lives are half as exciting as these 6 minutes.
These are the kind of matches you see in the practice room, and very seldom do you be able to see them on a finals night for the state championship. This is a real treat.
You don't think they're being a little too conservative out there?
Off the side, top man.
Leaving it on semifinals night. Stewart, the man on the bottom, leads, and he's been warned.
Now they're up.
Out of bounds. Back they go. A lot of time left. 1:15. No riding time in high school.
You've been warned for stalling. Let's go, Tom.
But a 2-point lead for the man on the bottom.
Real quick in 2A, Mike Dombrowski leads Scott Stickler 3-1.
And Dickey leads Piazza in the 3A match. Dickey of Waterloo West over Piazza of Dowling. So Dowling is not leading in their quest for that, maybe a clincher.
In that 2A match, there's 1 period left. They're just beginning the 3rd period.
Here we are in the last minute.
He tries.
Close. Did Moore get him? No, he couldn't get him over on his back.
You've got the effort is there. The effort is there.
Go, let's go, both of you, go. Get off that foot.
We have how much time left?
35
36
seconds left.
And Moore, the man on top, is down by 2 points, and he's trying to turn over Brian Stewart to get those points back. Now here's where Stewart wants to be. He doesn't care. I don't suppose it matters even if he gets the reversal, but as long as he stays in the position. Now he has the reversal, and he's getting back points.
And he's going to ride him right there.
16-12. He might even get a pin here. He has 7 seconds left. This is Stewart on top of Moore. 3-point near fall, 19-12.
Wow.
A little closer than that, I'd say.
Well, that was a great match, and Coach Scott Williamson can be very proud of Travis Moore there, and Brad Smith gets his 3rd state champion of the night with Brian Stewart.
That one went to the man who got the last near fall. Good.
Family.
Let's go to 130-pound award stand.
Presenting the Class 1A 130-pound awards, Coach Brad Smith of Lisbon. 6th place, Troy Thompson, Liberty Center, Southeast Warren. 5th place, John Nagel, Northwood, Kensett. 4th place, Brian Jacobs, Clarksville. 3rd place, Brent Morris, Lenox. Runner-up, Travis Moore, Thornburg, Tri-County. The 1A 130-pound champion from Lisbon, Brian Stewart.
What a match he had tonight, Win.
Man.